Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm doing the challenge from Shiva, newly added Chaos stage. The team I'll be using is going to be Agrias, because she can at least delay a lot of the annoying things in this fight. Serah, because she shuts down a lot of the kill pressure with her poison debuffs. And Locke I'm bringing just because I like Locke. You could just as easily substitute any other damage dealer here. I think like Squall would work really well. So let's get right into it. So I like to open with one cast of Knight's Pride, and this is just to get an extra stack. It'll stack up to 5 very quickly anyway once I get to the second part of the fight, but I just like to start off at a little bit higher power level. Serah does not have to open with Wound anymore, so I'm going to open with Moonlight to get buffs up right away. And since it's high turn rate, it lets me steal a turn and cast Wound anyway. So you can see the resist veil here is alive and well. This one triggers anytime she breaks or hits a broken enemy, which unfortunately makes it happen quite frequently. It's not hard to re-break them, but this is just another thing that's going to slow this fight down tremendously. So it's possible this ultimate arrow will do enough damage to knock this Shiva down below the avatar threshold. It did not. Okay. I would love to do that before this one can charge its recast bar. I think I can use that with a Sneak Slash Plus. That will get the break, and it will also let me steal a turn here. So I have Miracle Shoes. Let's go ahead and try them out. Still not enough. Yep, okay, it was. Okay, from this point on in the fight, you're just looking to not get everybody broken when they go to do Diamond Dust. Other than that, it's a pretty straightforward battle. A slow and annoying one at that, but it's at least still, like I said, pretty straightforward. You want to get all of Serah's debuffs in place, especially that poison. Because that's going to help you control their Brave, especially if they get a Brave break and get Resist Veil up. That's at least going to help keep the Brave down. Because you're probably not going to want to use your Brave plus HP attacks at that point. Okay, with both of Serah's debuffs in place, this will at least take a lot of the pressure off of me. Unfortunately, this kind of thing still happens. You can spend a lot of turns using Brave attacks to avoid these breaks, but at the end of the day, you end up wasting just as many turns as you would have just re-breaking them. Now, unfortunately, this isn't going to do any damage to the right one. And the right one is the one I've been focusing damage on here. You don't have to bring them down one at a time, but I find it beneficial to at least do a little extra damage to one of them. So I'm going to use his Miracle Shoes HP attack before I use his Mirage Dive. Mirage Dive does a little bit of splash damage as well, so this is nice for taking on 2 enemies. It's not really... he does have a little bit of area damage with that in Phoenix Ray, but it's not necessarily a huge amount. Alright, so you can see his recast bar is full. That means Diamond Dust is coming. You can delay it with Agrias, but it's just delayed. It doesn't stop it from coming, right? Okay. So here comes the first one. You see, it doesn't hit that hard. The issue, of course, is that it freezes everyone, so they can usually both do them back to back. The other annoying thing is that, sort of in the modern era, characters are a lot faster than they used to be. So you end up wasting turns and wasting buff duration while you're frozen, when they used to just sort of go back to back. Alright, so that's the end of that. So I'm just going to do an HP plus here. The nice thing is that neither of them has resist veil in effect right now. Okay, so Helen Bolt's not ready yet. Locke is being targeted twice. I'm going to use a Knight's Pride here to give him a little bit of Brave. Serah also can give him some Brave. Unless, of course, her EX is up, and then I'll use that instead. And it is. Alright, this will slow them down a little. It's a shame. Okay, I'm going to use a Phoenix Ray. I'm losing a little damage, but it's going to break the other one at least. Okay, so Serah and an alt test. The alt attack is going to be Diamond Dust, so let's go ahead and make sure Serah doesn't break here. Although I guess realistically I could have safely attacked with her and batteried with Agrias, so a little misplay. Hopefully this won't hurt my turn count too badly. Man, this is painful. Just losing 3 back-to-back turns like this. So you can see this fight just racks up high turn count just by nature of the fight, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm hoping I can maybe try to burn one of these two down soon with a summon here. Well, that's not going to happen if they keep triggering their resist fail. Jeez, okay. So Hallowed Bolt will definitely Brave Shave them safely. I don't want to waste a Hallowed Bolt when it does such good damage, though. So I'm going to try to throw a guaranteed Paralyze at them here with the Judgment Blade. And it broke one. Alright, so I can mug the other. Now let's see if I can't do some harm here. I'm actually gonna... I'll have a couple of options here. I think I'd like to swap out my Agrias. I know they're already silenced, but this is still going to do pretty solid damage, especially because it's during a summon, so... So hopefully this will push off all of Shiva's buffs. It did not. She still has one left. So usually I like to do 3 attacks to make sure I get Agrias' EX up a second time. When I bring in a friend, I'm not. I'm going to Paralyze. I just want to delay these two. They're so obnoxious. So I'm starting to slow down Serah a little bit. I don't want to totally run out of abilities. That'll be problematic. Let's see if I get a lucky Paralyze. And I did not. Okay. Now, I guess the nice thing about having a 0 turn Agrias out right now is as her turns tick down, I'm not wasting buff duration on my Agrias, I guess. The downside, of course, is any damage she takes, I'm not going to have time to recover. Okay, so she swaps out, and yet my Agrias is also still frozen. That's sort of annoying. I was sort of hoping she might be able to steal a turn there. Okay, so I took a lot of damage just now. I'm gonna use Wound. I know it's not gonna do any HP damage, but it is gonna re-poison them. I would have liked to heal with Locke there, but I'm gonna use his EX if it's up. I can use a Knight's Pride here to get a little extra healing as well. I'm not gonna use her EX because this is gonna allow me to not get broken since they're both aiming at her. I didn't notice that was a launch. I should have paid more attention though. Go ahead and throw another paralyze at him. So that's 2 all attacks coming. Hopefully this will stop any brave breaks. So I would like to Sneak Slash, but I'm going to break him in the wrong order. If I break him in the right order, actually I'm going to lose a turn, and if I break him in the right order, I'll still lose a turn. So there's not really a good way to do this. So I'm just going to throw my Master Scroll. The Shane Agrias didn't get one more turn though. It's possible I could have broken them both with a Phoenix Ray and she could have silenced them. Make sure I get my buffs back up here. Okay, so now Mirage Dive is ready. So Sneak Slash gets delayed again. So the right one's almost down, and it is. Now this one's stats are going to go up a little bit as a result, but it's going to be a lot less annoying not dealing with back-to-back Diamond Dusts. So I think it will still be better. And we'll finally go ahead and sneak slash. I pulled a Miracle Shoe, so that's always good. Locke is being targeted, so I would like to just mug and avoid the hit. But his EX is also ready, and I can do some good damage with that. I'm going to go ahead and try to avoid the break. I know I'm throwing away a Miracle Shoes, but use her last all advance. Alright, so I'm going to use my last Judgment Blade here to try to Brave Shade this. Yep. Okay, so I can actually do something like this and steal the speed up buff off of Shiva. I don't think that's really going to help me a whole lot, but we'll see. She's going to get a break on Serah no matter what I do here. Because if I use a Phoenix Ray, she'll just get a break on Locke, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack at this point. Man, this turn count is really high, but a lot of this is these turns I waste while frozen, so I assume they considered that when they determined the turn count for this stage. This isn't going to do any damage, but it is at least going to break it. Keep the debuff, refresh Serah's buff. Probably unnecessary to use this when she's already got a lot of Brave. I could have used an HP plus there. But anything, just delay these things one more time. Okay, got a Brave attack to avoid being broken here. Good turn for wound. And his EX is ready. May be able to prevent a Brave Break with her Brave Plus. Alright, maybe I can finish this thing off here before it gets its last turn here. It's not looking like it, but... Oh, no, I got it. Alright, now we find out if I hit the score, with the turn count that high. The mission, I believe, is 125, so I did. I just barely hit it. You can see if I had just barely missed it, I could have avoided a couple more Brave Breaks and probably had a much better score. I don't think I played this optimally. There were definitely times where I caught myself making simple mistakes. But you can see it is a little bit forgiving. I made several of those mistakes and was still able to get the complete here. So alright, thanks for watching, and good luck on your own run.